You know, in that like 5-minute time limit, or that 10-minute time limit, whatever. Oh no, it's 5 minutes. We managed to like pretty much do all our dailies. We'll swap over the screen in a moment. Hello. Got like one extra thing to do, which is never stop farming. Okay, so plan, it's probably going to be a short stream, but plan is that we're going to do the challenge missions here, plus the EX challenge, and we're also going to do Total Assault, and if we have any spare time left over, we will maybe read like one of the Valentine stories, something. Just like use most of this first off. Man, it's amazing to be back to normal events after that like entire month-long trek of fighting Decagrammaton. Oh, and we're also getting the Fukai list just because only one we don't have a bunch of yet. We'll save the extras in case. Double check that our stream is set properly. It should be. Yeah, okay. Everything is set properly. Oh, also, Midori made elifs. We have a couple. It still has 10 hours on it. Okay, what's this again? Significant burn damage over time to students either covering AoE tech stop the bomb from exploding. A special heavy. Well, the thing is, it's like the first level, so just throw in whatever. I guess that's quite a hit anyways. Right, once the one AoE healing. Just bring Takane and Kohara together. Let's see how that goes. Oh, it just singled them, yes. Did not matter as much. Takane's like thing in the front. That's really shouldn't be. Oh yeah. Pound to 1 is usually not an issue. Generally. And then the second, the one's usually a skirmish. Light. It's probably better to bring light because light is still neutral to composite, right? Explosive, sorry. Red is still neutral. There's no effective effect there otherwise. Bring all red. Or Hanako. Oh no, it resists Sonic. Let's not bring Hanako. Let's not bring Hanako. Hanako. The red armor typing is annoying, but I can't really do much about that. Or the red damage typing, sorry. Kind of annoying. Bring Hoshino anyways. See if we can combo this quickly.
お姉さんにお任せください。良い始まりは良い結末を導く物語がそうである。何もしないをする。悪くないですね。 練習した姿をあなたに見せたい。
Bang.
やりすぎないよう自由に鮮やかにフィナーレを。
Yeah, that's about right.
次からは気をつけてくださいね。これからが本番。自由に鮮やかに。最善を尽くした皆さんに賛辞と栄光を。今日の任務は何でしょう。あ、お片付けはアリスの担当でしたね。
What's this one again? This one is hit the almost quickly to succeed. Oh, it's... Do we just need to just first Ryoda then? Because we could easily do that. Will you bring AoE? Nah. We just gotta believe it. We just gotta believe in ourselves. Emma?
どうしてここに？視線を前に。歩みは平等的にだもん。姿勢にこそ人柄が出るもん。アビエシェフシステムオールグリーン。怖いです。行きましょうアビエシェフ。光よ。逃がさない。返さなくて構いませんわ。
Gotta stop hiding the thing, yeah? not for surviving the second shot, though. We could have probably like a one-shot that if we put more buffers in. But we need that again. Special Knight. Avant-Garde receives a signal that the EX skill damage, but its type effective damage received will increase significantly. To make it use the EX skill Spit Fire, it will get stunned for 50 seconds and damage taken will increase significantly. Both are normal. So it sounds like we want to heal, but we also kind of want... Actually, we could kind of brute force that with... Hello! Welcome, welcome! BobaCat92. Thank you for the follow. Remove the extra tank. Brute force the shield. The other one is a red, so technically we don't have any battles, so we can just use Yoshimi Band. Supplement it with Faster Yuka. You can actually heal her. Shut you over here. Okay, that's no terrible spot. That's annoying. Okay, hold on. Better option. Bring a focus assault. It's like the one upside of in battle in comparison. You can actually target the back lane. Oh, nice. Congratulations on that graduation. We don't need the extra healing. Right, we're still gonna shove everyone to the right side. Ow. just have to.
私の知識がお役に立てるなら何よりです。おかわりならたくさんありますよ。こっち迅速に制圧します。一息ついたら一人だ。私の音色で止めてやるんだから。暗雲を貫く光の一撃を。ちょっと失礼。記録を開始します。
Look at Kai's bit of a downside, but you know. You can't really hit anybody else but Yuka.
みんなの勇気を一つに。真心いっぱいですよ。
Wait for it to.
私の知識がお役に立てるなら何よりです。最大火力展開。目標制圧します。やるんだから。
Him.
計算通り当然の結果ね。
We could probably brute force it, to be honest.
今日の任務は何でしょう。お片付けはアリスの担当でしたね。
Being completely honest.
先生、ミッシュパンパカパーン。パンパカパーン。今日の任務は何でしょう。お片付けはアリスの担当でしたね。
It's like Naru. What is this? Came up with a schedule. Well, everyone slots something in when they get done. Development runs into problems even when you're on top of things. Thank you, Kay. Kay's like angry and against both Momoe and Midori. We can't really take more Takane because they maxed out on stars. Let's just hope for Yoshimi.
先生に何かをお伝えするたびにこのような言葉で言うのだろうかと悩んでしまいます。聞いてますか先生。先生、パンパカパーン。今日のに優しいこと。他に必要なものはありませんか。他に必要なものはありませんか。あまり悩む時間は残されていません。
And then no furniture.
聞いてますか先生。これで急ぎ。
I we're told to do some total assault.
あれ
We're like boring, so we kind of just copy whatever other people are doing. Really is that is a max. Those are maxed out Rios. God, people are crazy. Also, 3-star Seiya swimsuits. I do feel like we probably should upgrade our kind of swimsuit at least like 1 star, but we'll see how that goes. For us. Also, what's the order people put it in? Seiya kinda Naru. Very upgraded Aru, which might be an issue for us. That. Because our Aru is the definition of like not upgraded for this stuff. Not even like skill max out either.
賢明な判断ね。お待ちしておりました、先生。
Mara Aru Naru.
私に何か用。
Now we'll upgrade your crit res reduction thing. Debuffs are debuffs. We really should upgrade our debuffs more. Anyone else that we need to double check? Probably not. We're on extreme right now anyway, so it should go by pretty fast first. You know, they really should make an in-game button so you can disable the enemies.
ありがたく受け取りなさい。主役とは決定的な瞬間にこそ登場するもの。私を資格がある。規則に従うように。
God, there's so many skills. There's so many skills to go through.
More終わり? 思ったより簡単な依頼だったわね。
Okay, insane is when things should get a bit chunkier. It's still pretty much the same boss because Bina. It's technically a new version of Bina because it changes it changes this thing for one. Now that does varying damage. This only happens on second phase. But like that doesn't really change the fact that the main thing to deal with this boss is not getting hit with the missiles. Really? Fine. It'll probably take 2 rotations of Neru's X skill to actually groggy the boss on Torment for us. Like the margins might be a bit close. Do a mock battle first. Just to see if we can actually do it properly. You do a lot of damage to say these. How much damage did you do Naru? Right, you leave the Okay, you do your missiles, right? We will need to watch for that one. To be honest, we might have to just run our regular team instead and do 2-team it. Rather than doing a speed run setup.
準備運動をしっかりするように。
Cancel it.
私の助けが必要なのです。
Had a bit of an issue though. We might need to... Actually, we might need to barter some better Naru. That might actually be the solution. I want to do this speed setup. Because our damage is slightly low. It's not bad, it's just we're not phasing the boss fast enough for what we're trying to do.
Ah, また仕事か?
Yeah, we groggy the boss early. we cannot let the boss do the missile attack. That is the fatal move. Oh, you actually faced the boss? Pog. We're also probably gonna die, but you did something. Say, you're in the worst place. Well, still, that is... technically within the realm of 2-teaming it now. You just need to, like, you know, hit more crits and not mess up. And not mess up our rotation.
これで終わりだ。
これは車椅子です。
And maybe increase our healing potential for Aru. Might be helpful.
お待たせしました。悪くない提案でしょ。受け取ってちょうだい。ありがとよ。
皆の安全のためだ。
私の助けが必要なので危険は排除します。無駄なんだよ。悪くない提案でしょ。
Like I see so. The downside of not having maxed out specials is that we don't have the extra max cost. The story more.
どう？悪くない提案でしょ。受け取ってちょうだい。さあ、始めましょうか。ありがとう。お待たせしました。すごいな。
皆の安全のためだ。
ありがとよ。無駄なんだよ。
Our master sensitive movements. SMH. Big SMH.
手間かけさせやがって。
メンディア68。覚えておきなさい。これがあなたの可能性を。
My buff failed again.
準備運動をしっかりするように。
Bruh. Our buffs definitely did not run out at that point. Maybe the real buff ran out. Is that you?
皆の安全のためだ。
Oh, that might have been way too early. Boss is gonna like missile us if we do that early. Ah.
これで終わりだ。
メンディア68。覚えておきなさい。私の助けが必要なのでありがとよ。
準備運動をしっかりするように。
Let's have a big SNH. Boss doesn't even have the thing anymore where it like reduces the stability anymore, right? Those are moved. I need to double check that. We might just be rolling it. Or not clicking.
覚えておきなさい。これは車です。ありがとよ。ここを頼んだ。ありがとよ。これが必要なのでしょう。
準備運動をしっかりするように。
すごいな。
Definitely not critting. Banana, please.
序にのっとって行動するように。
But also just in case our buff's not having the extended timer doesn't make it run out faster. We'll try to pace out that close shot passive. Okay, hopefully that actually interrupted. It'll like frame perfectly. We were like a second off of the animation. Said. Bruh. But yeah, we definitely do just need to rebuff. I think our rebuff is a bit better than Himari rebuff though. A big SMH. Why do we do this for ourselves? Why are we sitting here doing this instead of just playing a safe team? Because we want to high rolls. High rolling is fun, yeah? The closest thing to in the high roll. Kinda spooky. Also, we need to actually we need to stop her from like walking typically. Seems like.
皆の安全のためだ。
That was a misclick.
ここまでにしておきます。
Misclick. 7, 8, 9.
すぐに終わらせてやる。私の助けが必要なのですよ。レンゲ68。覚えておきなさい。
皆の安全のためだ。皆の安全のためだ。
Bruh. Now you gotta dodge more.
私に何か用。
Okay, well, we'll give you like a bit more healing. Maybe that'll help. A tiny bit more. Otherwise, we really do just have to run a safer team. Can't tell if yours is better than yours. Sticking onto it for now. At the very least, we should be able to two-team it when we get a good like first run.
これで終わりだ。
レンゲ68。覚えておきなさい。
準備運動をしっかりするように。
私の助けが必要なのですよ。無駄なんだよ。
これが必要なのでしょう。
無駄なんだよ。すごいな。どう？悪くない提案でしょ。始めましょうか。すぐに終わらせてやる。今楽しい。
これが必要なのでしょう。
感謝します。
Oh, well, that's about a
秩
second.
序にのっとって行動するように。
始めましょうか。
Ow. You know, it's partially the fact that we have like no HP by the phase change. Doesn't quite help things.
手間かけさせやがって。
これはクロース。ありがとよ。ありがとよ。排除します。
And Himari is not the best healer.
どう？悪くない提案でしょ。
皆の安全のためだ。
これもあなたにかわせなきゃいけません。無駄なんだよ。始めましょう。危険は排除します。お待たせしました。
これが必要なのでしょう。準備運動をしっかりするように。
Second off. SMH.
遮蔽する。支援を頼む。手間かけさせやがって。
I tend to like just fire off a nerve shot at the beginning instead and cycle back over.
危険は排除します。ありがとよ。興味あるなら 連絡してちょうだい。
これがみんなの安全のためだ。
無駄なんだよ。これはくれます。ありがとうよ。危険は排除します。ちょっとサンキュー。
これがあなたの可能性よ。
サンキュー。オラオラなんかすごいな。さあ始めましょう。
Taking way too much damage.
レンリー60
これが必要なのでしょう。準備運動をしっかりするように。移動する。手間かけさせやがって。
始めましょう。ありがとうよ。ちょっと
これがあなたの可能性よ。
Uh-oh. Can we make a second team then? 6 million HP left. Going to both second and third phase. Let's just see if we can actually make a backup team. I can't really spam Nero as quickly. Well, we can bring pretty much a second Nero, so here's an option. Regular Seiya. Or actually, where is Hare? Equally as scuffed.
ご主人様に愛を、敵には鉄槌よ。それが新安と真ご奉仕だ。すぐに終わらせてやる。日差しが心地よいです。ご主人様の邪魔者を排除する。うわ、寒い。
We're going to just so we can like get the office. Wish. So this part might be a bit scuffed.
ゆっくり参りましょう。そちらにいらっしゃい。丁寧にお願いいたしますよ。さようなら。無駄なんだよ。暑いから気をつけてね。丁寧にお願いいたしますよ。さようなら。
Alright, we can do team it.
素晴らしい結果だね。先生から見てどう？
We'll take a 2 team. Go to the actual fight now. And then we can have like a third team because we have Mika back up. If we get lucky though, like if we somehow high roll, then maybe closer to 1 team. Well, like that feels like a really high roll for Naruto to like dodge everything.
これで終わりだ。
始まりましょう。 連絡してちょうだい。これが必要な
準備運動をしっかりするように。
これはくれます。ありがとうよ。ちょっと一瞬受け止めちゃう
秩序にのっとって行動するように。
53.
便利や68。覚えておきなさい。
Ooh, our dodges have not been good.
これは車椅子です。ここまでしました。すぐに終わらせて
No, your dodges have not been good.
準備運動をしっかりするように。
これが必要なのでしょう。どう？悪くない提案でしょう。これは車椅子です。お待たせしました。
無駄なんだよ。
ここを頼んで。これが必要なのでしょう。
無駄なんだよ。
Right. We'll take that. No, we're actually going in here immediately. That may be a bit more of an issue actually, because now it's going to charge this bar faster.
手間かけさせやがって。
じゃあ暑いから皆さんお掃除お願いしますね。そなた始め。止まってください。焼き芋食べる？皆さんお掃除お願いしますね。風に
無駄なんだよ。
ありがとう。
We got the order of operations a bit off. Let's try and be a bit more patient as well. So we do have a bit of time before it starts up.
手間かけさせやがって。
焼き芋食べる？日差しが心地よいですね。皆さんお掃除お願いしますね。そなたゆっくり参りましょう。焼き芋食べる？すごいな。
無駄なんだよ。
はじけろ。優雅に対処いたします。
Sick.
ご主人様に勝利をプレゼントすること、それが私の責任であり任務です。お
Good
待ちし
enough
て
for
おりま
us.
す。
TM.
先生。
We'll probably get like knocked down quite a few ranks, but if we can still stay in purple, it'd be pretty nice. Right. Yeah, so they did remove the funny stability reduction thing. And once again, the only reason this immune to attack speed reduction effect exists is because on the lower difficulties, you can technically cancel the missiles with attack speed reduction for some reason. And that's the God can say all flames created by allies are extinguished. Addition increase the cost for every ally striker by 600 for 10 seconds. You know, that's like super helpful, but also I kind of want you to honestly groggy the boss. Anyways, we're not doing Ludic. We're not that much of a whale. We're more like a like a dolphin, more or less.
Dun, dun.
Omega Day? Omega Day is July 1st? Happy July 1st. Nagi says July 4th. How many are here? 17. We'll do like a bit of reading, but we'll probably read most of these off stream. Akane times. Are you aware of the general public's perception of Valentine's Day? There are many nuanced and eclectic views. That is a word. Is it a word that you never really see that often? Eclectic? Yes. One of the most common is that the entire holiday is but a marketing ploy from chocolate companies, signifying that concepts as pure as love and sentiment have been replaced by banal capitalist indulgence. However, That's terribly dull. The so-called takes are so common that I don't feel anything from them except the desire to roll my eyes. First of all, why does how people celebrate matter so much? Isn't the entire point for people to cherish the holiday, share chocolates with loved ones, and only for a short while, find a moment's reprieve that will enable them to enjoy themselves? I thought you were a stickler for principles, Sakane. Oh my. It's only natural, Sensei. I believe that a critic carries a responsibility to keep pace with the times. A critic must know what people think and want. And you feel that I, critic, must be able to pick up on trends even before the people themselves realize what they're thinking. Only then do I prove that I am worthy of such a position. Well then, I believe that was enough of an icebreaker. So please try this, Sensei. Say that I made them. Oh. This is my Valentine's chocolate. It is quite a few months, like, past Valentine's, but, you know, Global runs on a different time scale, apparently. Yes. A multitude of meanings and symbolic gestures can be inferred. One cares to analyze its contents and details. While nothing is clear and it is difficult to uncover the truth with certainty, that ambiguity and openness to interpretation allows people to reaffirm their feelings and trust in each other. Look, did you know that a wise sage once said, life is like a box of chocolates? I see! So you're saying that since you won't tell me true feelings, they are continuing these cakes. Sensei, you always talk in such a safe and indirect way. That scares people, that the indirectness and lack of transparency could lead a girl to obscure her true feelings. If you were to misinterpret this chocolate, that would make me genuinely happy. Sorry, you didn't catch that. It's nothing. Nom 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 nom. Is this chocolate cake? Yes, it's a chocolate cake called Katoshka. I figured you'd be unfamiliar with it. It's a Red Winter specialty after all. Every cake claims to be a signature dish, but our Katoshka is truly special. First, you need to break down molasses cookies into small pieces, crushing them until they turn to powder. Then you mix it with condensed milk, sugar, cocoa, and cinnamon powder. Oh, it took a lot of time and effort, huh? Surprisingly manageable once you get started. I decided to make them because I thought of you, Sensei. While I was walking back from a halfway decent bakery, molasses cookies in hand. While thinking of me? Yes. Molasses itself is merely a byproduct of sugar production. It is a dark, sticky liquid with a strong caramel scent, but it stays sour because all the sugar has been extracted. It can only be used as a supplementary ingredient, and it typically only purposed for animal feed or as a raw ingredient in other seasoning blends. But still, even with an ingredient that seems to have no potential, you can still make amazing things, like molasses cookies and Katoshka. I thought that was a reminiscence of Sensei, who discovers potential in students and helps them flourish. That was an incredibly kind and refreshing compliment, but it also feels like she's reading too much into it. Sensei, why are you making a face like that? You seem happy yet decidedly not. Could it be that It's usual. I failed to give a direct answer. I've been known to ramble and go over the top, and I've done it again. My apologies. I shouldn't have said something like that. No, I shouldn't have even thought of it. This is why I need to learn when to stop. You're a critic, right? It's only natural for you to speak like that. Really? Yes, I like hearing what you say. It's always so original. Thank you, Sensei. In that case, would you please share this cake with me? I'll brew some complimentary tea. Please. Nom 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 nom. Enjoyed the Tachka with Takane. It was a genuinely good chocolate cake with a faint caramel aroma and chewy yet moist texture. Alright, Kay has one. Welcome, KK! Can't believe you're greeting me with a sigh, but if that's how you want to be, KK, that's fine too! Seriously? I know I said come, but still. Well, whatever. I'll just finish my business and head out. Here, take it. Oh, a chocolate. This is... I found them on the way here. For some reason, I thought I should pick up something while I was out. What were you expecting? What were you expecting? Homemade candy crafted with effusive sincerity? You know, confection used with one's fond feelings. No way! These store-bought chocolates suit you perfectly, Sensei. I was about to make a fuss and claim that store-bought is great too, but then I took another look at the chocolate. What's wrong? It's just some waxy store-bought chocolates. Just be grateful and hork them down. The wrapping is slightly off from store brands. Chocolates are been consistent in size. The cacao aroma is usually rich. The wrapping. I ate the chocolate. How is it? Thank you, KK. For what? For your homemade chocolate. What? Huh? What? Kay flopped in the sofa and buried her head between the cushions. Did you see? Kay was acting like an ostrich. I am so foolish. I would have known if only I tasted them. Die! Die, you fool! The plan was so perfect! Would it be okay if I didn't die with you? Shut up! Damn it, Sensei! Capital K through cushions with all her strength. Sensei, cut without a hitch. Hand them over. No wait, this is my homemade chocolate. It's made especially by Kay. Give it! I'll make you proper ones later. What? It's nice, but you can't throw this batch away either. Not because it's the one and only Kay's special salty chocolate. Oh, it came from up? Okay. Ran around a dodge Kay and ate another piece of chocolate. Nom 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 nom. As expected, this homemade chocolate from Kay. Yes? Quite salty. I'm going to kill you for sure this time, Sensei! Here comes the classic line. Then I'll die too! Don't talk to me. What? You're sure this chocolate will be useful later? Or what? All I need is something sweet to complement it. It would be great to alternate bites. Consuming salt and coke together might help you replenish electrolytes on a hot day. Call it a consolation? Oh, I was such a fool. Seriously, if only I had taste tested them, I realized I used salt instead of sugar. It's okay, Kay. What? It's okay, honestly, I'm genuinely happy. If you say so. I brought out some sweet treats I've been saving and shared them with Kay. Just as I expected, they complemented the chocolate, and the sweetness and saltiness were deliciously perfect together. Looks impressive. Though Kay tried to appear angry and annoyed, I could clearly tell that wasn't really the case. Who do who next? To Alba. I hate you, chocolate. Remember how we did Alba's? Is Sensei not here? Maybe that's a good thing. I hope this is actually okay. Still, Sensei is. Hi, Alba. Whoa! Sensei? How long were you there? The sofa like that? Just lying down, I didn't know. In that case, I better go. What's this? Well, it's because you're always looking after me, and I don't want to say thanks for that. Today, I was wondering if you'd like it. I wanted something with the homey feel, something showing that a little effort went to it. But I work overtime every day, and the stores are closed when I get out, so... sorry, I bought cheap snacks that you can get anywhere. I'm so happy, Alba. But, even with something like this... You put a lot of thought and effort into this, and you came all the way out here. Thank you for saying that. Oh, a note. No, you should read that when you're alone later. Not now. Put it away, now! Got it. Well then, that's all my business. I'll be heading out. I'll see you next time, Sensei. Oh, but hold on. That's strong. Since you're still really here, how about resting level for you back? It's not like a busy day. But still, I was just wondering if that's okay. Here? What? I don't need to maintain their health as much as the trains. You seem a bit tired of, and I have a comfy sofa right here. Pat. I've been pushing myself a little bit too much lately. In that case, if you don't mind, I convinced Alba to take a break. She rested comfortably until it got late. Thank you for always looking after me. Because of you, I think I can keep checking along to tomorrow, and probably the day after that. Perhaps even in the future. Alba is truly our spirit animal. Ritsu, what you got? What you got, Ritsu? I made it. Yo, a return from business trip and found something new in my office. That is... that was a massive unwrapped chocolate setting in the corner. And I had a feeling I need to replace that. Ritsu? Yes! That's correct! It's my special surprise chocolate, especially prepared for Sensei. Happy Valentine's Day, Sensei! Thank you, Ritsu! Oh, by the way, Sensei, how do you know despite looking? You know, that it was from me? How could I not know? Like, seriously. The chocolate is bigger than the office fridge! Actually, you don't have to worry about that, Sensei. Worry about what? You don't have to put this chocolate in the fridge, no matter how hot summer gets. Because it's chocolate, will never melt. Meltable chocolate? If you're curious. Oh, why don't you try touching it? Run my fingertips over the surface, as we just suggested. This is... Hey, what do you think? Did you solve the mystery? Yeah, I'm sure it'll never melt. Because it's chocolate made of rock. That's alright. I found some brown marble and carved it. How's it? What do you think? Really precise. I honestly thought it was chocolate. Oh, that's quite the compliment. How is this possible? Here, come closer, Sensei. I'll explain all the details. And so, I explained various parts of the chocolate and listened to Rito's explanation, but I still had a few other questions. I feel like that should have been the other way around. It should have been like Rito. Oh no, okay, so we examined various parts of the chocolate into this year. Yeah, okay, yeah, we missed out that a bit. How did you get inside the office, Rito? The security verification is on. Huh? Yeah, but there's no security in the ventilation shafts. After Rito returned to Wild Hunt, I requested an upgrade security system. Subaru, what do you got, Subaru? Got to the cafe a little early, or before Subaru. I was admiring the decor then. Hey, Sensei. Oh, am I late? Hey, Subaru, I got here early. I see. You should have told me. I just wanted to surprise my dear Subaru. There you go, saying things like that again. No, why all the other students say you're so mean. Pat all you want, you brought this on yourself. Right, so, I wanted to meet you here because... well, you've done so much for me and I can never pay it back, no, but that made me think. You know, this is a nice cafe. Huh? You're right, I'm getting used to places like this. You know, I'm buildings with aesthetics, climate control, and basic maintenance. And it's probably because I've been working part-time so much. Working part-time is fine, but I should focus on school. I know. Always with exams and the studying. We get it, you're a teacher. Regardless. Oh, I'll work in the outside world. We discovered these things called meringue cookies. You ever had them? I said outside world again. My apologies, some habits are hard to break. Anyway, they make this dessert by whipping sugar and egg whites into a creamy foam. They bake them in low, at 100 degrees to dry them out. It's truly unforgivable! Why, what meringue did you do? The audacity! The arrogancy only use egg whites while throwing the yolks away! Then I learned there's a thing called blanchir. It's supposed to help with the waste. And they whip only the egg yolks, much like meringue, but it's not nearly as popular as or practical. And since the yolks go bad faster than the whites, that means not all the yolks get used. Some have to be thrown out. What kind of penis sin is this? Can I go over the opulence and greed? And if God forgives these bakers, I cannot! This is screenshot worthy. Which is why I've been taking egg yolks that would otherwise be tossed. I marinate them together. I marinate them in sugar, mirin, and soy sauce, like seasoned yolks. I share them with the girls back at Arius. And I've been looking up other ways to tease them up too. What is the world coming to? You even realize how precious food is. Let's calm down, Subaru. Food is definitely precious, I agree. Thank you for that. By the way, what were we talking about? Right, meringue cookies. So... Sensei, heard that in the outside world, no, in this world, there's a holiday called Valentine's Day. On that day, it's supposed to express thanks to the people you're grateful for. or sometimes deliver a message to people who you have special feelings for. But anyway, I heard you're supposed to give chocolates, which is why I tried making something. Aw, that's nice. Wow, you can do this with meringue? Yes, you just add a little chocolate powder. Ultimately, I excel at physical work, and whipping meringue requires a bit of finesse and, most importantly, strong muscles. In a way, I suppose this is the only thing I could make. And since we can't afford an oven right now, I had to make these things at work. Now I've said that, it sounds really pathetic. I knew it. Why would anyone want this? I can't believe I tried to give this to Sensei. I really am an idiot. Sorry. Just try something like this. Something like this. Super attempted to throw the chocolate meringue to the floor, but I quickly stopped her. It's okay, Subaru. Those details matter. I'm really happy with it. I'm so thankful. You mean it? Of course. If you take that back, I'll resent you for the rest of my life. Got it. Or whatever. Okay. Sure. Subaru and I enjoyed the cookies and relaxed at the cafe. Yeah, 5 more. Mio. Mio's one of another favorite character of ours. Timely tiramisu. After receiving Mio's invitation, I visited the Wild Hunt dorms. Thanks for telling me the exact time when the prefectural council changed guards, I was able to move to the inspection point quickly. Well, thank you. Thank you, our most powerful criminal, Mio. Oh, welcome, Sensei. How have you been, Mio? Everything's fine, beside the fact that I've been struggling with writer's block. Though, of course, new smuggling schemes keep coming to me so naturally. But anyway, I apologize for asking you to come all this way. I missed you, but adding approvals have been so hard to come by lately. That's fine. I'll always welcome an invitation from Mio. Really? After all, if I say no, I might get kidnapped. What kind of reply is that? I would never do such a thing. We hit you in the head one time, and I tried to hit to recover. But would kidnapping be impossible? Well, I would have to consider the variables. You'd need to have an open schedule, skill location, soundproof walls. Wait, no! I would never do something like that. Oh yeah, anyway, what are you making, Mia? I was making tiramisu. For you. Tiramisu? Yes, today is Valentine's Day. I want to finish it right before you got here, so it would be fresh. For some reason, it ended up taking far longer than I planned. The earliest is, Sensei, tiramisu. It's also my first time making one. And then should we finish making it together? Oh, no, it's okay. Relax. I'm almost done with it, see? I've laid the ladyfingers, they're soaked in espresso and mascarpone. So I just need to sprinkle some cocoa powder on top. Hey, Sensei. Me sprinkling this black powder on the white mascarpone, almost like I'm writing on a blank sheet of paper, right? I guess you could think of it that way. Sometimes I consider maybe writing is just one's way of stating a white sheet of paper, leaving a mark, something like that. Whatever, forget it. Put that on top. It's done, Sensei. Oh, it looks good. Thank you, Sensei. By the way... I know I said I wanted to make it fresh, but I was reading right before you came. It turns out tiramisu should actually be refrigerated for 2 hours minimum, let the flavors melt and get married. So I was wondering if you happen to have the time. I'm more than happy to wait 2 hours. For you, Mio, I'm happy to wait. Really? Thank you, Sensei. In that case, I'll go make some tea. Maybe something decaf to balance out the espresso. How does chamomile sound? And so, I shared tea with Mio. We chatted for hours. Delicious tiramisu was more than worth the wait. Or more. You know what? Nozomi and Hikaru. do like all the like a bunch of other stuff off stream. I was busy with work when I'm beat. Kind of proud. Sensei, you here? Oh, you are. I know me. Oh, what's with those half-dried fish eyeballs? Yeah, I knew you'd be overworked. And that's exactly why. Here you go. Just give us the vitamin gummies. Well, it's not a big deal. They're just health gummies. They're supposed to be good for fatigued adults like yourself. You probably got tons of sweet stuff already, and I know you're always so busy. I figured you might need some vitality supplements. No, me. Whoa, what's the weird face? You were moved. Oh, shh, it's not like I need them. You're surprisingly mushy when it comes to things like this, Sensei. Well, I hope you enjoyed them, since I went out of my way to come here. In that case, I'll get going. I was thinking of playing hooky, but you seem kind of busy. Oh yeah, you want me to stay for a bit? Does that mean you'll play with me? Yeah, I'll finish work later. Yeah, that's the spirit. You seem more lively already. Great, in that case, what should we do first? I decided to forget my work and instead have fun playing with Nozomi. There's a line and a half. She said that playing around helped her de-stress as well. After that, she helped me with work until it got late. Nice and short. Also, yeah, look very short actually. Nozomi, you think you're very punctual to the point. Karina Bun. Ikari made us stop at jail. Do you have separate student rep duty day? Student rep? No? Today is the day when you give snacks to someone you like. So I thought of you, Sensei. Oh, how nice of you. Here you go. Super new. In composition type C chocolate truffles. No jokes. I was so curious. I was lucky to get some. At this rate, maybe Hikari is invincible? Here you go, Sensei. A gift. A gift. Oh, that's so cool, Hikari. Thank you. Kindly accept Hikari's chocolate truffles. Nom 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 nom. Be ashamed to eat this all by myself. I wish I could share with someone. Give me a hand, Hikari. Sure. I shared the brand new chocolates with Hikari. She was quite amused when she saw my face pucker from the surprisingly sour taste. Oh, that's so short. Well, those are both really short. Got two more. In terms of characters, we like... Oh wait, Nagusa, actually? Hello, Sensei. Glad to see you here, chill. Would have hated to waste a trip. You're not on student rep duty day, so what brings you here? No, it is not my student rep day, but isn't today Valentine's Day? Well, on patrol with the Yakiyoran, I overheard many things about this holiday. Here, this is a customary Valentine's Day chocolate. I want to offer it to you in person. Oh, Valentine's chocolate from Nagusa? You flatter me. It's nothing special. With this, I want to thank you for some time. Always been such a help. Still, I found myself hesitating to venture here and be honest. It seems so awkward to arrive out of the blue. So, this holiday seemed like a good excuse. Yeah, I think I understand what you mean. By the way, this chocolate looks oddly familiar. Nice. These chocolate cookies are Hyakyako specialties. You may have seen them while visiting the academy. They use artisanal cream from Ebisu to make the coating. Soft, rich, and just sweet enough to complement the cookies. My favorite treats, but no one else in the Hyakuyoran seems to like them. So I usually end up eating most of them by myself. Let's give it a shot. Nom 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 nom. Oh, whoa. The rich chocolate melted instantly in my tongue. It's the perfect amount of sweetness, like I said. Would you like another one? Eating them right now would be a bit... I see. You should not pretend for me. I should have realized that I had odd tastes, especially since the other girls didn't like them either. They're much more normal, like me. That's not it! It's just that I'm taking care of some paperwork right now. Oh, you're right, there is chocolate melted all over your fingertips. Of course, these Ivory Lady cookies are coated with a very soft chocolate. They're meant to melt in your mouth, but they never have on my hands. Right, it must be because of my body temperature. Body temperature? Yeah, I run cooler than average. People tell me that my hands and feet are freakishly cold. It never occurred to me that it could be a benefit. But thanks to that, I suppose I've never had chocolate fingerprints. I think you could be a sushi master. For some reason I'm envious. Yeah, thank you. I never considered that being cold-blooded could be a good thing. Never warm up and huddling with my friends. I feel faint in hot weather. But I suppose there are a few benefits. About it, if I can't use my own hands, then maybe you could feed me with my hands? If you don't mind, I would be happy to assist. Here, Sensei, look this way and say, I feel like my brain is healing. I suppose I'm letting of even more benefits. Afterward, I enjoyed Negus' hands feeding me cookies while like I was a baby bird. You goddamn it, Sensei! It would be a fun last one to do on stream. So we're gonna probably do the rest of these off stream. How long does this last for? 12 days? Yeah, we're probably doing the next one. Actually, maybe we can save the rest of these for. We'll do one more, but we'll save the last 7 for next stream. How long does this event last for? 12 days rating? Depends on when we get the what's it called? The Slumber Party run. We'll see. If the timing doesn't match up, then we'll just do these off stream. Actually, no, we might end up having to do these off stream. Oh well. Who would be fun to do? Oh, then Umika, probably not. I'll do. So Yakumo. With the pair was Sakane. This is out the blue. But what do you think of the 3 principles of negotiation? Looks like you're getting ready for a record. You got quick to catch on. Well, this is why I like you, Sensei. The first and foremost principle is active listening. That's important. That's because it's important to threaten, I mean persuade others to listen to what you have to say. Hold on. The second thing, there's profit. Profit is always an important element, obviously. Well, this is also the reason why it's necessary to convince the other party to believe that both sides will mutually benefit. And lastly, there's trust. It is essential to create an atmosphere where failing to fulfill your promise will result in disaster, thereby leaving absolutely no room for escape. I like the principles, but what's with the explanations? If you like the core tenets, then shouldn't we consider that at least half a success? After all, negotiation requires technique. It's good to lead and approach by saying, we'll provide this on our end, so in exchange you should get us that. That said, here, worry about this. That is a big slice. Is this chocolate cake? Yes, in particular, this cake is called Millennium. It's made by layering a thin sponge cheese cake with honey, then sugar, then filling that up with another sheet of sponge cake. Yes, especially in red winter. The layers of cake sheets, honey and cream. And this is chocolate Millennium. This is chocolate Millennium. With chocolate cake and chocolate cream. It's also handmade, by the way. Today's Valentine's Day, a day that anyone with money is familiar with. And to offer handmade chocolate on a day like this, Surely Sensei, of all people, knows what this means, right? Huh? Honestly, I'm quite fond of this variety. Because it's a cake built layer by layer, the cross-section reminds me of a stack of books. That's quite a romantic observation. It even looks like a tall pile of money. Now that sounds like Akumo. So I'm telling you that Midovic is an important cake to me. Just looking at it feels up my heart with emotion, Sensei. And again, this is handmade. Handmade. To give such a cake on this holiday, right here in the printing office, my workplace, my sanctuary, my battlefield. Surely Sensei of all people knows what this means, right? So Yakumo? Yes, what is it, Sensei? Who did you outsource this to? What? How did you? You know what, I should reflect on my past behavior? You're too mean. I'm not usually like that. Shouldn't we leave the past behind and take new wise steps towards the hopeful future? Yakumo, Yakumo. Alright, you got me. But it's not like I purchased this only to show off. And remember, I didn't lie. Because, like I said earlier, I believe trust to be one of the 3 principles of negotiation. After all, the cafe made the cake by hand, didn't they? Thing is, a new cafe opened up near Redwinter, and they came to me wanting some quality advertising. I tried negotiating with them, but given the holiday, I agreed to give them a discount, provided they offer me a special cake to sample. And I assure you, I only agreed because I was thinking of you. Yeah, thank you for the sentiment. Yes, Chocolate Medovic on Valentine's Day. I negotiated a quality deal, and now we both get the profit. Yeah, thank you for being honest. You said I was being honest. Please take your time and enjoy it. It seems I've run out of tricks, so I'll be on my way. Sensei, why are you suddenly grabbing my hand? It'll be meaningless if we don't eat together. But this is something I got just for you. That's all the more reason. Here, in the printing office, well, I like it here. I thought you enjoyed the ambience. It's not exactly a picnic with all the clanking, the heat, the scent of ink. Isn't it all a little off-putting? Just like me, I suppose. Thinking about it, maybe this is a fitting ending in a way. We can just go elsewhere then. What? That's true, but... okay. Since things have come to this, let's have a proper negotiation and make a good outing of it. So, Yakumo and I went to that cafe that just opened. The same cafe as the one that we had with Subaru. For background. And surely enough, the conversation with Yakumo happened to be a bit presumptuous, slightly dangerous, and definitely came close to skirting the line. But it was fun nonetheless. Hey. Yeah, because the rest of this kind of requires you to spend energy, and we're not gonna whale for more energy. Actually, we could whale a bit. Not whale, but like we could see how much we have from last refresh.
今日の任務は何でしょう。お片付けはアリスの担当でしたね。
Nah, that's still not enough to... Yep, that is probably when we have to leave that then. Not unless we really want to do what someone else does. Where should I go? No, we'll get the relationship point thing here, and we'll do areas to finish it off. To kind of get to the extract, right? Okay, last one, Eri. Something magical happened this morning. Hi. Hello, art dessert. reaching like the latter end of our stream. Like we're gonna read this and we're gonna finish out the stream. But hello. Oh, Master, you said you plan on visiting Wild Hunt today, right? And then there's something I really want to give you. I'll be meeting you at the secret spot. You know the one. Also, I arrived at the secluded park in Wild Hunt. Oh, hello there, Master. You're here earlier than I foresaw. Why'd you ask me to come here? It's because, after much thought and research, I realized that this is the ideal place for us to meet and resonate our mana. Other places too crowded, our magical fields we're bound to be drowning in interference. Basically, you want to meet me alone, right? Precisely. As expected, Master, you're quick to catch on. If so, now that there's just the two of us, I can take it off, right? What? Master, I want to show you my determination, my sincerity, my true magical heart. Yeah! You just pull off your hat, did you? Yeah? You're hatless! Ah! Anyways. I know it's for your sake, but doing this outside, it's so embarrassing. Harry? Yeah, I'm sorry. It's weird, right? I know that, but for me, I might as well be naked. I felt fine when I practiced this with the cult society members. Don't feel embarrassed in front of them. Well, we're close enough to watch it together at the public baths, so taking my hat off didn't feel special to them. It's not like I meant something else right now. There's no additional meaning. It was the mana. That's a screenshot worthy expression. You don't have to push yourself. You can put it back on. But I came here so determined. Also, I must be unobscured for an efficient magic transfer. It's okay. I can do this. In that case, Master. These chocolates are packed with my powers. I made them with my own magic. I do not rely on the power of my hat or any outside forces, so I thought it wouldn't be right for me to give these to you while wearing the... Master? Oh, I'm feeling stronger just by looking at them. Really? In that case, could I ask you to say, So this is how you recharge mana. You're right. I can't believe you saw through me again. You're impressive, Master. I can't deal with this. My face is so exposed without the brim. But I'll give it a try. For you. Are you ready? I'm ready anytime. In that case, here you go. Why don't we start with... a star-shaped chocolate? Oh, it tastes sweet and I feel something crackling. I put popping candy in the star-shaped ones. You should take one if you feel like you're dozing off. What does the heart-shaped one taste like? How about you try it for yourself? Please, go ahead. Dozo. What this flavor is? It tasted sweet and tangy. For some reason, I felt like my depleted mana was being replenished. Did you like it? For the hearts, I put some vitamins in them. Not a lot, nothing crazy. They're chocolates and also nutritional supplements. The thing is, you're always busy, right, Master? Right, Master? Can't even eat proper meals and there are days where you're up all night. Just thinking about that makes me sad. So, in those times, please have a heart-shaped chocolate while thinking about me. I'm sure it'll replenish your depleted mana. I want to devour them all right now. You shouldn't have too much. You overcharge your mana, it might cause an explosive overload. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Do you want to have some too, Harry? Cat? Is this a reverse mana charge coming from Master? Then it must be twice as effective when compared to typical charging. Then I'll leave it up to you, Master. I made sure that Harry was happy and charged his mana. You know, not the Fate Stay Night kind of like mana transfer, just like the normal kind of thing. Yeah. But yeah, that is where we'll finish off the stream for today. Thank you for clicking around. We will swap this over to main screen. Yeah, we will finish up the stream here for now. Technically today, so like in a bunch of hours, depending on when we wake up again, we will be doing a Stellosaurus stream. The Stellosaurus stream is going to be a long stream because we're going to be reading story, and we're also going to be doing character polls, like maybe 30 or 40 polls, something like that. But that's pretty much it for today. After tomorrow Stellosaurus, the day after Stellosaurus will be Tower of Fantasy, and we'll also be reading stuff there. And then maybe on Friday we will be doing an IS6 stream if they've released the next expansion already for IS6. That will be the plan. We'll throw like a schedule up for like a random stream or something on YouTube for Friday. But for now, we will see you all probably like 16 hours, give or take, depending on if we sleep late or not. Good chat. Bye. Bye bye everyone. Have a good rest of the day and or night. We will see you all then. Bye bye.